Hello, friends. Day 33 of A Path of Purpose. So, today we're going to talk about passion. Do you have a passion? Do you have a passion for a nonprofit or a charity that you support? Well, I do. And I've mentioned it before. It's Joni and Friends. And so today I had the best day. I start out my day with a feeding tube delegation, which it's not the delegation piece that gives me a passion. It's the person that requires the feeding tube that I have the passion for. So when I go do a training and delegation at a home, I so look forward to the client and just seeing the smile on their face and their love for life. And that always gives me such a joy to be able to serve and support them, right? But the next part of my day really gave me energy and really, again, reminded me how much I love serving the DD community. So at church today, we had a guest speaker, Spencer Miller, and he is the Ministry Relations Manager of the Northwest for Joni and Friends. And the training, interestingly, shared that 26% of the adult population in the United States has some sort of disability, whether that be developmental, intellectual, accidental, but it's a large number of the population that needs some type of care or support. So, so the training was to facilitate and help churches to learn how to support and draw in families that have special needs. And because most families, one comment that was made is families will drive by 10 churches before they ever find a church that will receive them, accept them, and support their family members that have special needs. And which breaks my heart, because part of it is not that maybe that they're not accepted, but when you've not been taught or exposed to somebody with a disability and you don't know how to support them, and you might feel uncomfortable, that just prevents people from engaging with other people and their lives. So the training today was really about, as a church, learning to support these families. And I'm so encouraged by the River Church where I attend in Salem, Oregon, because they recognize the value each person has in the body of Christ. And that's what I love about Joni and Friends, because their biblical commission is out of Luke 14, verses 21 and 23. And this is from the NIV. I'll read this. This was off of their website. Go quickly into the streets and alleys of the town and bring in the poor, the crippled, the blind, and the lame. Go out to the roads and country lanes and compel them to come in, so that my house will be full. And so the truth is, it doesn't matter what our level of ability is, what we can or cannot do, but the body of Christ is the whole body, no matter what part we play, because we all have a valuable part. We all have the ability to serve and love one another and care for one another. And so what I've seen in my 10 years of working in the field, and many, many more years of supporting families and individuals, is that the individuals that do have a disability, they have an ability to be tender and loving towards people, and especially towards God. They have a sensitivity towards God that most of us don't even understand. Um, and I could go on with so many stories about that. But after the training, I was able to visit with Spencer and hear more of what's happening with the Johnny and Friends ministry, and especially in the Northwest. As I've shared before, that the last 2 summers I have served with Johnny and Friends at a family camp in Nebraska. And I so enjoy going to my home state, seeing my family, right, and then being able to serve. But what I learned from Spencer tonight is Johnny and Friends Northwest. Their outreach includes Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, and so they have family camps near Cannon Beach in Oregon, in Olympia, Washington, and in McCall, Idaho. Well, of course, last year was their first camp in McCall, Idaho. Well, I was obviously most excited about McCall because we, as a family, lived in McCall for 6 years. And so, obviously, I know the community well. I know the camp, where they go. And, in fact, and I shared I'll be going to McCall on the 14th for my youngest son's wedding. So, McCall holds a near and dear place in my heart, and my Idaho family, they have been an amazing family of supporting individuals with disability. Amazing. I have seen my daughter and her whole family support children, other families' children, and so I'm excited to even tell them about the family camp in McCall, because I know they'll be interested to go down and serve. So if you would like to serve in a family camp, or if you know a family that would like to attend, I will put the link down here in this post, but they would go to the website johnnyandfriends.org and go to events, and then you can see all the events that they do have, but then you can click on the retreats and getaways, which is a great opportunity to serve. So, or do you have other passions and other nonprofits that you support that you could go serve at in 2024? Planning ahead, because it's you have to take vacation time. You have to plan to take a week off to go serve. But I have never regretted the time I've taken off to serve and support nonprofits that I love supporting. Another nonprofit that I've been involved in over the years and supported is the Union Gospel Rescue Mission for the homeless. So really, the opportunities are endless. Just find a nonprofit or ministry that you would love to support this year, and even if it's going in once a week or once a month, but taking that time to give away and to support and to share. All right, thanks for joining me. I'm excited. Tomorrow we have one more session with Spencer tomorrow with children's ministry and how to serve in the children's ministry with children with disabilities. So I know we'll learn a lot more from Spencer tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll be excited tomorrow and be able to share more with you. All right, have a great rest of the night, and we will be talking tomorrow. Bye-bye.